support District Radio, and tune in to My Radio Chicago, where it's more than radio.
Welcome back to the Franchise Power Hours on My Radio Chicago, Support District Radio, where it's more than radio. It's your boy OJ Dub, and as you can see from the the seats have been filled by more people now than it was the last time. But like I said, boy B Fleming in the building. We got a couple of guests in here that we go chop it up with them and see what everything that they got going on. So I'm gonna pass the mic over to the man, the myth, the legend, B Fleming, his full American Dream fit that I can't even get a shirt. We ain't gonna talk about that. Hey B, how you feeling, man? How you feeling, bro?
First of all, that's not true, Orlando. You definitely got some merch coming, man. It's already
See,
made.
my stuff be coming. My stuff be coming. My stuff been coming for a while.
If it's on the way, that means you don't got to worry about it. And also, I want to send a shout out to the lady to my left, who is the designer and the distributor of American Dream Tax. You know, if you got a brand.
Wait, hold on, bro. Let me.
Yes.
Wait, no, not that one.
Okay, all the claps.
There we go. Okay, clap it up.
If you definitely got a brand that you're really trying to get your brand out there, you know, she definitely does some amazing things, from tracksuits to hats to underwear to bras to
all of it.
All of it. So get out of, petty.
That's right.
The petty princess.
Yes, that's
So if you
right.
like my fit,
yes,
because I like it.
Yes, you look good, brother. You look good.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? But today is not about me. Today is about excellence. Today is about character. It's about building young men from the inner city. It's about being champions.
Yes.
It's about hard work. It's about dedication. It's about being the coach of the year, being the team of the year, being the team of the decade. Ladies and gentlemen, we have two individuals here. A lot of people call their phone, but this is the first interview they done. Head coach and owner Mike and Reese from the Chicago Fury. Give it up.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming out to us.
Thank you, guys. So let's first talk to Coach Mike, as they call you, Coach Mike. So, Mike, how long have you been coaching?
Well, as far as the professional league, probably like the last 5 years, 6 years. I was doing high school before that, alternative high school, little kids, all that type of stuff. But I think I found my passion when Reese came to me and gave me a women's team. And I think me knowing that I wanted to coach the game, the women put me in a position where I had to really, do my homework and be prepared, because going into a practice with women that play basketball and coach basketball, if you go in there, you don't have your stuff together, they're going to let you know.
Oh.
Like, I can play with the guys, walk in the gym, which I'm never going to walk in unprepared, but if I did, I can get past it with the men. The women, not getting past it.
Oh, no.
They want every detail. They want to know why I want them to do this, and everything was a why and a but and an and. But what I can say as far as the success we've had moving forward since we didn't have a women's team anymore, all those girls now, it's like they real close friends to me. I don't have like this big, ginormous family, so all the people I coach and things like that, they become family to me. And those women, they taught me a lot in the time that I was there, not so much as X's and O's about the game, but just putting everything together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not half-footing, and it has paid a lot of dividends for us.
Well, first I want to say congratulations. So let's talk about numbers. What is your record as a coach?
I kind of stopped counting. I know he the owner. He remember all that stuff. I just know that
He's 193-7.
Look at God.
Say that one more time, Rick.
Right.
193.
Come on, I need to clap for that. So, what does the Chicago Fury mean to you as a coach?
it means a lot, because Reese had this team and they were moving in the right direction. but it was like they couldn't get over the hump, and they had some things that wasn't in play the way that we wanted to put it in place. So when he gave me the women's team, and then we made it to the Final Four, and on the way back, he's like, well, now it's time for you to try with the men. What people don't understand is like we had people that were part of the organization when I came in. They didn't believe in the way that I wanted to do things. They looked at it as if not soft, because my name carried weight, so it's not a soft thing. It's just a thing with me is I've always been able to look at guys and put them in the right position. And because I didn't do all the hollering and the cussing and throwing chairs and all that, I don't think that people took it as if I knew what I was doing. I felt like to deal with a men's team, I had to tap into these guys mentally first before I could do all the craziness that I do on the sidelines now, because sometimes the person didn't know me as a person. So to just come in with grown men and just cursing and hollering without instruction didn't mean anything to me. We lost some people along the way in the organization because they didn't believe in what my vision was. But there's not a player on that team, on any team we had now, that I can't call and talk to, or they call and check on me, or things like that, even the ones we got overseas. So the team itself means so much to me. Like, after we won, we were wondering, like, do I want to come back and do this, or should I give a younger person an opportunity to come sit in my chair? I've been watching a lot of people, but the team means so much to me. It was like I can't give it to anybody. You know, I'm not saying you have to duplicate the success we've had over the last couple of years, but you have to show the dedication. And as of right now, I haven't found that, but this team means the world to me. I mean, it keep me up and going. Like I said, I don't have a big family, and these guys that we coach, their families become our family. You know, their moms become our moms and the team moms and stuff. And people think because maybe you didn't make it straight out of high school, or you wasn't this big name, or, you know, college went past and you didn't go anywhere, that means you're supposed to stop.
No.
If you love something, you keep going. That's with a marriage or a girlfriend or whatever. And we've been able to get guys opportunities other places.
Absolutely. I'm a witness to that.
Yeah.
I'm a witness to that. Yeah,
That makes the job even more, you know, even though I'm building a new team seem like every year, but that's what it's about.
Yeah, I think from a coaching standpoint, people need to understand how loyal and how hard it is. You know, so I salute you, my brother. I remember when I first met you across them lines, and it was nothing but respect. And I'm like, I gotta get him, and I never got him. Hey, I never got him. But it's okay, man. I'm proud to say that you guys represent Chicago in a very, very respectable way. And if you guys have not, come to a Fury game, please support it. Go to the website. This guy is arguably one of the greatest coaches that Chicago has ever seen, from NBA to ABA on down. You know, what you're doing with those men, those grown men, those kids, those women, those moms, and also to put them in position to continue to play a sport that most times that they will not have. You know, whether it's, playing on the NBA court,
Right.
When we play the exposition games, to win, other tournaments, people know, they know Coach Mike.
Yeah.
So again, I want to give you flowers while you're here, man. So let's give it up for Coach Mike.
Yes.
Now, Reese, the man, the myth, the legend, the owner of the Chicago Fury. What does that mean to you? I mean, I'm your brother. I talk to you a lot, and I really want you to tell people, why Chicago Fury?
Well, back 9 years ago when I was done playing ball in Europe and everything, I said I wanted a team. I always said I wanted a pro team. I wanted a team because I actually said I wanted it for my son in case he don't make it in whatever he wanted to do. So I got this opportunity a little bit before I was done to get this team. So
That's awesome.
I got it, took care of it, but it came with a lot of backlash because the guy that had it before me had drugged this team in the dirt. He was taking money from people and all kind of stuff. I didn't know. So I caught the backlash of, man, I'm taking money from people. I'm a shyster. I was called all kind of names. Still kept going. Didn't worry about what they said, because one thing about me, you can say what you want, but you can't break me. And that's always been my motto and my spirit. You know, keep talking, I laugh at you, and I keep moving. So time went on. Mike and I, we knew each other way back when from playing against each other. We had epic battles, playing in the summertime, everything. Mike came to a game, just checked me out. I was coaching at the time. I was collecting the money at the door. I was also had concessions going. I had to go in there. So I call a timeout and run over to get my money, then go get the concessions and do things of that nature. I was doing everything. So, you know, I had already had in my mind, this is my last year doing this by myself. I got to learn how to trust somebody or learn how to work with somebody. So I knew Mike and everything, so I got blessed with a women's team called the Chicago Lady Rage. Those ladies were something else. That's all I can say to you. But they actually taught both of us a lot about basketball and about different things. And to this day, like Mike said, we can call them ladies right now, they come. If we get into it with somebody and say, hey, such and say, hey, they coming. It don't matter what aspect they coming, and they help both of us grow. And when I saw Mike coach them, and you know, just I know I'm getting off the fury, but I just elaborate.
Absolutely.
Made me know this was the guy for the job. We were playing. We had a women's team. We were playing the best team in the league. Now we were undefeated as well, but that team from Cleveland, they were the best team in the league. They just won it the last year before, and they were undefeated. These women came in the gym throwing football and catching them like they was playing football in our gym now. While our girls were warming up, they
Disrespectful,
were
yeah, that's disrespectful.
Extremely disrespectful.
Because basically what it is, basically what you're saying is, we're so good we don't got to warm up for you.
Exactly, and that's what they did.
Yeah, that's
So
disrespectful.
They came in, I mean, they toe tagging, they having a ball. Now, take it. They were good. Yeah. They were up 25. Yeah. They were kicking our tail. And so I was sitting at the door, you know, watching them and everything. And our starters wasn't doing nothing. Now, I had just told one of the guys that was there, man, if I was Mike, I'd take all of them out and use my bench. As soon as I said that, he was doing that anyway. They was at the table. So one guy said, he either gonna be he's the smartest man in the world or the stupidest in the world.
25-year-old starters in, it's time for a different look.
In the third quarter, we getting smoked. He said, man, maybe they can get hit, because whoever, you know, the guy in the stands wanted his girl was playing, so he wanted her to keep going or whatever. So when I tell you, in a 5-minute span, those women that came in cut the lead from 25 to 6 going in the fourth quarter. I mean, they didn't miss a shot. They didn't miss a beat. So now it goes from the stands, everybody in the stands like, oh man, they blowing them out to, okay, now they're on the edge of the seat. Now it's turned to a ball game. So we ended up coming back and winning that game. One of the girls that the women was pouring salt on, time when she was drunk or whatever she was at the game, hit the game-winning shot. So I told them, well, if she drunk, then get her the same thing she drunk last time for the next game. Okay, get her straight.
Get her a double. Get her a double before she walk in here.
Matter of fact, we go right before the game.
She not
Whatever
driving a car.
did,
She be okay.
She with us. We driving. So, so you know, it went on. We ended up losing in the Final Four in Kansas City, Missouri that year.
Okay.
So we were on our way back. So I had already made up my mind. I was the man for the job. So we riding back. We was in the van. We riding back with the ladies. You know, all of them was sore and everything. So I had made up. I said, hey, bro, you know what? I want you to take this men's team, and I want you to take it to another level. And he was like, man, you think I can do it? I said, yeah, I know you can. I watched you for the whole summer with these women, and you got women that all were coaches or played major college basketball to all form into a team. I know you can do it with the men. So as that went on, time went on, we came in, and the rest is history. I mean, this man has won 5 championships, and this is actually going on year 6. We lost in 2 finals. Now we made it to 2 finals, and so we're 5-2 in finals. So out of 7, we're 5-2. I mean, we lost by a best of 3 series in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I don't care if you had the Bulls, the Pistons, and the Nets. You weren't going to win that. These refs was so brutal. They
Family of refs.
Family of daughter,
wife,
father, and son.
Yeah,
Yeah, the wife, the daughter, the wife, and the mom. Yeah. So they all were repping, but we ended up losing that, and then we lost to this team called Jacksonville Giants. Jacksonville Giants in the ABA was the standard of the ABA. They had won 6 championships. They won 3 back-to-back, and then they lost, and then they came back and won 3 more back-to-back. The year they beat us, that was 2000, I think I want to say 21 or 22. Yeah, they beat us. They beat us by 3. I mean, we had to learn. We had to learn the ABA rules. We didn't know all the rules, and we end up losing by the rules of the ABA. You know, it's a couple bad calls. They got us. We lost by 3.
Real good team.
Real good team. Excellent team. We had beat them, though, in regular season when they came to Chicago. So they told us they're going to get us back in the championship game.
They did.
And actually they did what they said they was going to do. So we took a year. We came back. We took a year off, and we went to this league called the NBL. We ended up running through that. We won that. We beat a good team from Dallas, Texas, in Memphis. Beat them by like 2 or 3 points. Great game. Went to overtime. We ended up winning that. Then we came back to the ABA, and we had a chip on our shoulder. Last 24, we ended up going to Mobile, Alabama. Man, when I say that was the longest ride ever, but it was well worth it. And the guys, we got in the van. The bus canceled on us 2 days before we supposed to win. So we had in our mind, we still going, it don't matter. So he did pretty much the driving, as he do on all the road trips. He likes to drive. And we got there in Mobile. We got there 2 hours before the game.
Yeah.
That's close.
Yeah, it was real close.
Yeah,
We didn't even-
13 and a half hour ride.
We weren't even able to feed the team that morning. We
We was
drove
trying to
overnight
make
to get there.
Yeah.
We would have stopped.
Y'all have been late.
We would have been late, so it was like
Yeah.
van legs. And they came out, and it was a tough team from LA. Now this team in LA had been there since Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
So they were fine. They was
Well
in the hotel.
rested and
Well, rested, talking crazy. We walk in the
Right.
gym, man, y'all just not getting here, and
Yeah.
we finna beat the brakes off. Oh yeah, okay. All
They
right.
gave us a good scare. I felt like if the team would have been, you know, because we practiced for all 3 of the teams that was going to be in the Final Four. So I kind of had them pegged. They got out on us. We couldn't move, but they allowed us to hang around, and the captain of the team hit a shot at the buzzer and sent them home. So, you know, but the odd part of that was it wound up being the same team that we wind up having to play in the championship this season.
California.
Yeah, they from LA. You know, the talent pool where they play at, they kind of run through it every year. It's not like, I mean, you know yourself, the Midwest, how it is here.
Yeah.
Right, it's tough.
You know, when you win,
Yeah.
everybody gears up to beat you. So we have teams right now that's just like every move they make is just to beat us.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to be kind of strategic in our scheduling because sometimes your guys can't get up for certain games. So we normally won't play a team that's in the Chicago area. We try and give maybe a team or 2 opportunity to play against us just so they can say they did, but we, for the most part, we tried not to do that. We have a schedule that we'll give you guys and everything that's it's packed like 20 out of 22 games. We only had 7 home games.
Yeah.
wow.
I made that a conscious effort because we don't win the championship here in Chicago.
Right, you win it. You win it on the
I want
road.
them to be comfortable going
On the
other
road,
places.
yeah.
You know, the crowds and the people. Booming.
And that's a tribute to both of you guys' business acumen. You know, that's actually, you know, most new owners don't understand that. You know, it's better to be on the road than to be
you're not gonna
at
win
home.
local.
Right.
So let's talk about tryouts. I know y'all got tryouts coming up, right?
Yeah.
Get your players together.
Let's talk
Right,
about
right,
them.
So it's kind of hard with me because I don't cut players. I just feel like if you want to be dedicated and be part of the family, because that's what I call this team, our family, I won't cut you. I'll give you opportunity to work with our assistants, and hopefully they can bring something out of you that maybe one day get you ready to play. Some guys, you know, they're a year or two away from being able to compete. So we got some guys been calling about the tryouts and things of that. And the one thing that I would tell anybody that's listening to this or want to be a part of what we do, you're not going to come into a tryout and score and think that I'm looking at you. Because, see, I don't say anything in trials. My assistants, they say what
They
they
running
like.
it.
And
Yeah.
I just sit there and look. They probably think I'm not paying attention, but I am. If you think that this team is constructed of just for you to come here and just be this,
Nope.
we don't do that here.
Yeah, no.
I've never, since we've been here, went out there. It's so much talent in Chicago. But the thing about it, some of the talent that's great here, they can stay where they at. Because if you're not willing to use this system to help you get where you want to be, then I can't deal with it. If it was a Michael Jordan came in and it was arrogance, and you ain't got to come back. And I have lost good players that probably would have helped us ascend, but in my mind, it would have probably taken us down a step.
It's not worth the headache.
It's not worth the headache, and if you're not coming in for me to coach you, and you know everything, then you don't need to be here. Because
Get you a team.
I need to get you a whistle.
That part.
Yeah, if you can't listen to what I'm saying,
Right.
or my assistant's saying, or when Reese call you and give you those talks that you need, then you probably need to go play somewhere else. And a lot of guys have. They say that what we do is too complex. The offense is too complex. I'm this and that. But the thing, what I tell everybody, if you can play basketball and you become a part of this family, the offense is going to create for you. You don't have to go out here and dribble 17 times with your head down and try and make it happen yourself. If we play as a team, we find a way to win.
That part.
We were in the Final Four this year. We played a team from Austin, Texas. Since I've been coaching this team, it's really been not too many teams that I felt like just was pound for pound the same team as us. And we worked on it, and when we got there, they had us down 18 in the first quarter. This is one of our biggest deficits we've had, especially since I've been here. And I just looked at it and I said, you know what? They came and they interviewed me, and I told them, I said, if we can get this lead down to about 8 going to halftime, I'm fine. It came back. We had it down to 6 going to halftime. It was a whole nother ball.
Oh,
It wasn't enough.
It's different.
I couldn't hold it. So, like I say, the tryouts, we do have some spots available. Our point guard, he's gone to Lithuania, Tiger Booker. Shout out to Tiger. Came here, did what he needed to do, and now he's on the plane doing something that he really wanted to do, representing his family in a great way.
There you go.
And that's what this is about.
There you go.
Now, that's a big void gone. This kid was 20 and 10. It's a big void gone, but this is what it's about. We never gonna hold anybody here.
I can give you 5 and 5.
You 5. Well,
No, 5 fouls.
5. Well, I got one that do that.
I give you 5 fouls.
Wow.
Yeah, I got one that he, instead of points, he count his fouls. So,
Yeah, 5 fouls and 5 rebounds. But I'm gonna get the 5 rebounds in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, after you to push people down.
Yeah.
They gonna be tired.
Enforcer things.
That moment where basketball.
Man, listen. Imagine if every team had a Draymond.
If they don't have Draymond, they wouldn't won.
There you go.
Those titles
Everybody
they
needs
wouldn't
to
have.
go.
I'm just saying,
You have to have someone that's willing to do anything for the team.
That's
And
it.
what he
Sacrifice.
was. That's what he was for them.
If they wanted to support the website, where could they go to support the website?
ChicagoFuryBasketball.org.
Okay.
It's kind of under construction right now. I'm getting some things, new things put in there, and the new schedule is going up also. So it should be it should be up and going. Well, it's up and going right now, but it's going to be some more things that's added probably by tomorrow morning. But
Okay.
yeah, ChicagoFuryBasketball.org. They can check on that. They can see the tickets. I also have a 50% sale with tickets if you buy them through the website to come in. So we trying to do some things. We looking to get like a little band to come in. You know, just some entertainment things. We want to start doing some things at halftime at the game, make it a little bit more, you know,
Family oriented, fun friendly.
because that's what the ABA was. It always had a little spin. If you go back and look at it in the 70s, they always would have somebody come and do something crazy at halftime, and that brought the fans. Because right now, the way we feel, the things we've accomplished in this city, we feel like it should be more of a fanfare that see us. I mean, we play right on the south side on 52nd and Halsted, and it's not hard to get into, and we want the support. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm like an email king. I've emailed Brandon Johnson millions of times to try and get him to understand that it's more than the West Side in Chicago.
That part.
It's more than the West Side in Chicago.
Absolutely.
You know, you got to branch out a little bit. You know, I mean, because we don't see the same love that they get everywhere else here, and you're a sports guy. So it wouldn't take you too much time to come and see us. You know, come see us. It's not always that someone's asking for anything. We just would like for you to be there. You know, and I haven't been able to get any emails responded to, but I ain't gonna stop them. Keep on doing it, and hopefully I'll look at the door one day and
He'll come in.
Persistence pays off.
You can pull up on him though. You can pull up on him. He has a very public schedule. You can come up and talk.
I don't want, I'm 6'5", 6'6".
We gonna get him to the game.
I don't want to pull up on nobody. It might think I'm trying. If his guards might grab me or anything. If you pull up on him, he might be like, oh, okay.
And that's what I'm saying. Like
For me, it's kind of different jumping out the car on him. And,
I go by his house every day. And it's,
Okay.
policemen out there.
I mean, that's
We
true.
gonna get to
That
it.
is a lot of our city budget, but we're not going to go into that.
we gonna most definitely get to
That's what I'm saying. You can pull up on people like me who appear less of a threat.
Correct.
Like a walking bubble of sunshine. It is very easy. More times than not, I've been put in rooms strictly because I'm just a nice person.
Just a nice person.
And not even looking for stuff to happen, and it just unfolds.
And it just
So,
unfolds.
you know, you can talk to people like me who I don't mind pulling up. Did you see that business card up?
Oh, yes.
We start off both of those ways.
Yeah.
We don't want it to end on the other end of that business card, though. We're not going to say
Correct.
what it is. Right. But the polite part is always available.
Yes.
And
yes.
and like I said, you have people like me who
I mean,
do
all
walk
the
into
emails been
places.
polite though. I've been,
That's fine, but
I've
that's-
been nice.
That's electronic. In person
Right, in person
has
is
a
something
different.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been in situations, and recently, where I've gone to lunch with somebody and then ended up in a room full of politicians. I'm talking about lunch with a room of politicians in the same situation. Like I said, you don't always have to email.
Yeah.
You could just be at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, it just seems like it's been kind of negating us a little bit, but we still gonna keep going.
You give me a business card, I'll
because
do it.
this is what people don't understand with the minor league. You have to love what you're doing with this.
Yep.
Okay, we got trips to Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Atlanta, a lot of Nashville, all these type of trips. For the most part, we give guys the opportunity. Like he said, I drive most of the time. So we take an annual trip to Atlanta every year, and I drive that there and drive it back. But you got to understand, when we went to Mobile, we had 12 to 13 grown men in a 15-passenger van, and nobody complained
Beautiful.
because they love what they're doing. They
Yeah.
believe in what we're doing. So if we were able to, do something different. Like he said, the bus company that we were trying to get the drivers, they canceled on us, and we just like, it's not gonna stop what we're doing.
Exactly.
So people don't understand when those guys, those guys, they take a lot of grief sometimes. Oh man, y'all still trying to play basketball and this and that. I feel like until God tell you you can't do it anymore, you keep going.
Exactly.
Keep going. Who's to tell me that I can't have a hobby? If I go to work and I pay the bills and I do the things that's needed for a kid or whatever it is, who said I can't play and still enjoy life.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I love that. Hey, Coach, I got a question for you. So now, Reese, you was kind of mentioning you guys being kind of at the top of the totem pole, top of the mountain. You know, everybody's gunning up for you. I think one of you had mentioned that you can't get up for everybody when you're in the season. Now, as a Chiefs fan, I completely understand what y'all be going through because, you know, football season's right around the corner.
This is a selfish
You know,
question.
Exactly.
Hold on, I'm trying to get there. I understand that as a, you know, you at the top, everybody's gunning for you, but you can't get up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? The lesser teams, you're not gonna hold as much weight, and those might be the ones that give you a little bit of an extra scuffle because they playing with the big boys, and so they gotta, you know, show a little extra. But Coach, I'm gonna throw this question to you: like, how do you, when you at the top of the totem pole, like the Chiefs have been for these years, how do you kind of keep the team, everybody motivated to understand that when you at the top, you gotta bring a little extra, you gotta do a little bit more, because like I said, you got the little ones down there trying to bite at your ankles and stuff. So how did you, as a coach, kind of keep everybody moving in the right direction and hungry year after year of success? Like I said, the Chiefs be having.
Okay, so as far as keeping these guys motivated, like I tell you, I just said we normally we don't cut people. So when you don't cut people, you may have a roster of 20. So in the ABA, I could dress 15 at home, but on the road, I'm only supposed to have 12 dressed. So the motivation comes from them in practice. If you don't come to practice,
Them some battles.
yeah, you know, those practice battles that we have are like
Dog fight.
they dog fight. So everybody know they looking for their names to be on there that Thursday or who gonna play over the weekend. And then if their name not there, I still encourage you to come to the game. Still want you to be a part
support.
of what we're doing.
Exactly.
So if you didn't make it this week, that doesn't mean that you won't make it. So the motivation comes from when they go in and the rings, you know, wanting to be part of something special. That team that won last year, no team from Illinois, Chicago had ever won ABA. His existence been in since the 70s, and we've gotten teams there like we were there before, and they couldn't pull it out. And you know, that was the motivation at first. Like, okay, so when we came back off of winning that, on my mind was saying, how do I get them up to go again? And I have my own way of challenging each one of these guys. You know, I have different relationships of what you should do this year or what you should do this year. So what happened was when we came in last year, and we said, well, what can we do? Me and the coaching staff, we sat down. I took a different approach, and what was so crazy, we wound up going 26-0. We didn't lose a game after winning the championship. Now, we had some games that were very tough and everything, and these guys that we have, it goes towards the character of them too. You know, they don't want to lose. You know, it's been games that we could have packed it in. Most of the teams you will see in the ABA, they may have 7 guys going on the road. We got 13, 15. And that becomes the envy of the city. How do you get all these guys to want to go and participate? Even the ones know they're not going to get a lot of time, they be at that bus early. So, you know, the motivation comes from the winning. Most of them guys, it's like they don't want to let me down, so they push through. So, yeah, it's something, you know.
I love that right there. Y'all heard what he said, winning. When you a winner, you just figure out a way to win. It's just how it kind of works out. So winning is contagious. I heard him say that as well. When you a winner, you just learn how to win, no matter what. It's just winners win, losers lose. That's what I'm gonna say. I can't wait for football to start anyway. So, but gentlemen, give out social medias, give the website out, give out where y'all play at, give out all that information again so that people can stay tapped in and come out and support. Hey, BJ, we looking at you, man. Stop playing. Get on in that. Get on in that arena. Stop playing. But go ahead and give them how they can get a hold of everything and, you know, stay with you guys.
Well, I mean, we
Reese, you gonna slide that mic a little further over there back? There you go. There you go.
yeah, we you know, we have different avenues. We have our website, of course, that Mike said, ChicagoFuryBasketball.org. We also had a Facebook. What's that? Fury 2024.
Yeah.
Fury 2024. Instagram. Fury 2024.
We have our YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah.
If you ever wanted to go and watch some of our games and become more of a fan from watching the games, you can go to Chicago Fury Basketball. It's 2024 too, but it's our YouTube page of our most recent games and things of that nature. So we try and have all our games up so the guys can, for the agents that want to see the guys play. So we have most of our games up there. You probably have missed a couple of them going to towards the playoffs because I kind of take stuff down so nobody can study me. So, but I put them back
That makes
up there now.
sense.
So yeah.
Nobody know what we're doing. Also, out of the years we've been doing this, we had 112 guys leave the Fury and go play in different countries.
Say that one more time.
Yes.
112 guys
Yes.
to leave and go play. And Mike has had 16 now, counting Tyker Booker. I'm sorry, Tyke. As he just left to go. We had the year before we had like 6 guys because we had guys to go to China. We had Kurt Hall, Brandon Daughtry, and Amani Chaney. Amani Chaney right now is what we call big money because he's the guy that's making the most money overseas. He came in. Money's been gone. This is his 3rd year now that he's been gone from us. He came in as a kid that played at Tennessee State. Was good. Very challenging. Him and Mike used to go at it or whatever. Mike challenged him. He didn't feel that he had to do it until he found out that he needs to do that. Once he listened to him and started doing what he needed to do, calls started coming. He left and he ain't looked back. He's in Mexico right now. He won his first championship this
That's good
past
stuff.
without us.
Yeah.
Without us, he won his first championship, and he's in Mexico right now. He just went back. He came home for a couple of days. He's back in Mexico, and he's doing real well for himself. So we're real proud of him, and we call him the epitome of Fury basketball because he came here without a vision and wanting to do something, didn't know how to go about doing it. Sat down with us, and we call turning a boy to a man. Now he's a grown man.
Now you got it done.
His thing. Yeah, he got it done. You remember, Monty? He the one that put all the points on you.
Wow.
Down there.
Oh wow! You said you should remember him.
That's what we doing.
He beat the age. The one that beat the age.
No, that did
dude.
not happen. That did not happen. They
Most definitely did happen.
Allegedly.
No. It was. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You was fighting back.
Listen,
You was fighting back.
This is what I will say. I believe, and I wasn't gonna say this, but I'm glad Reese had to throw that. Me and Reese always go back and forth because where we grew up at, so we always what we gonna do because where I'm from and where you from, because we roll in the same. But I think the Panthers were probably the best first year team to really get a Fury some go. Cause we
half,
yeah. It was a good fight.
Yeah, it was a fight.
It was a good fight. Yeah, so it's
I give kudos to you.
they're my boys though.
Now, guess what, though?
They
That's
got
over
me.
with now. You're going to have big Fury on your chest.
That's it. That's what we good.
Coming on in now.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why we here.
But, that's what we're about. We're about getting these young men, turning them in the right direction. We're like a second chance program, as they will say. No matter what you did in your past life, school, whatever, you didn't get a chance to make a team or whatever, but that's what we're here for. We're here to use us, help you.
Absolutely.
Get up out of here.
Yeah.
We had guys on the team that never played in high school, never played in college, end up getting contracts. They didn't take it, but they ended up getting a contract. So that shows the testament of what we do.
Yes, I love it. But man, I think thank you guys so much for coming in. You guys are going to be a regular guest, on the Franchise Power Hour. Ladies and gentlemen, follow them. Come visit.